Hello, today's daily reading comes from the book of the Apocrypha. We are reading from the book of Enoch, chapter 105, and it reads as follows. In those days the Lord bade them to summon and testify to the children of earth concerning their wisdom. Show it unto them, for you are their guides, and a recompense over the whole earth. For I and my son will be united with them forever in the paths of uprightness in their lives, and you will have peace. Rejoice, you children of uprightness. Amen. Chapter 106. And after some days, my son Methuselah took a wife for his son Lamech, and she became pregnant by him and bore a son. And his body was white as snow and red as the blooming of a rose. And the hair of his head and his long locks were white as wool, and his eyes beautiful. And when he opened his eyes, he lighted up the whole house like the sun, and the whole house was very bright. And immediately he arose in the hands of the midwife, opened his mouth, and conversed with the Lord of righteousness. And his father Lamech was afraid of him, and fled and came to his father Methuselah. And he said unto him, I have begotten a strange son, diverse from and unlike man, and resembling the sons of God of heaven. And his nature is different, and he is not like us. And his eyes are as the rays of the sun, and his countenance is glorious. And it seems to me that he is not sprung from me, but from the angels. And I fear that in his days a wonder may be wrought on the earth. And now, my father, I am here to petition you and implore you that you may go to Enoch, our father, and learn from him the truth, for his dwelling place is among the angels. And when Methuselah heard the words of his son, he came to me to the ends of the earth, for he had heard that I was there. And he cried aloud, and I heard his voice, and I came to him. And I said unto him, Behold, here am I, my son. Why have you come to me? And he answered and said, Because of a great cause of anxiety have I come to you, and because of a disturbing vision I have approached. And now, my father, hear me unto Lamech my son. There has been born a son, and like of whom there is none, and whose nature is not like man's nature. And the color of his body is whiter than snow, and redder than a bloom of rose. And the hair of his head is whiter than white wool, and his eyes are like the rays of the sun. And he opened his eyes, and immediately lighted up the whole house. And he arose in the hands of the midwife, and opened his mouth, and blessed the Lord of heaven. And his father Lamech became afraid, and fled to me, and did not believe that he was sprung from him, but that he was in the likeness of the angels of heaven. And behold, I have come to you that you may make known to me the truth. And I, Enoch, answered and said unto him, The Lord will do a new thing on the earth, and this I have already seen in a vision, and make known to you that in the generation of my father Jared, some of the angels of heaven transgressed the word of the Lord. And behold, they commit sin and transgress the law, and they united themselves with women and commit sin and with them, and have married some of them, and have begot children by them. And they will produce on the earth giants not according to the Spirit, but according to the flesh. And there will be a great punishment on the earth, and the earth will be cleansed from all impurity. Yea, there will come a great destruction over the whole earth, and there will be a deluge and a great destruction for 1 year. And this son who has been born unto you will be left on the earth, and his 3 children will be saved with him, when all mankind that are on the earth will die. He and his sons will be saved. And now make known to your son Lamech that he who has been born is in truth his son, and call his name Noah, for he will be left to you, and he and his sons will be saved from the destruction which will come upon the earth, and on account of all the sin and all their unrighteousness which will be consumed on the earth in his days. And after that there will be still more uprightness than that which was first consummated on the earth. For I know the mysteries of the holy ones, for he, the Lord, has showed me and informed me, and I have read them in the heavenly tablets. Amen.